Hey, it's old Uncle Mark and the Mothership. 3-string cigar box guitar. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. E minor, G. E minor. E minor, A, G. Okay, so all you're doing here is you're on the lower G string coming up. So you're going to hammer on, you're going to hit this A, hammer on B. So hit the A, you're going to come with your pick down to the D string to the E. So if you look at where my pick is, I know my hand's in the way. Down, 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 down. And you're going to play the E minor. So the E minor is a B and an E and an open. So it works really nice with this song. Strum. Then you're going to come hammer on. Open. So you're staying in this little box. That's the whole intro to this thing. It is a G, C, D, A minor song. So let's run through those chords. G is open. C is your second dot, and you can see it here. D is your second dot, you can see it there. A minor is your second fret, but with your pinky or your third finger, okay, on that C. So here. But here's the beautiful part about a cigar box guitar tuned in open G is if you hit that A, it's going to sound fine. So we do the intro, E minor, G, E minor, G, E minor, A, E minor, got a little confused, A, G. Here's where the lyrics come in. The lyrics are the same through the chorus too. C. So you D, think you can tell. A minor. Heaven from hell. Blue skies, G for pain. Can you tell D a green field? C from a cold steel rail. Here's we walk a ladder down. A smile from a veil. So that's just a C, B, A. Do you think you can tell? G, C, they get you to trade. D, your heroes for ghosts. A minor, have ashes for trees. How to F, G for a cool breeze. D, gold comfort for change. C. Did you exchange? Walk this ladder down. Walk on part in a war for lead role in a cage, and you start the thing over. A E minor. G. E minor. G. E minor. A. E minor. A. G. And then you're how I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running out with the same old crowd. Have we found the same old fears? Wish you were here. Okay? So you got the idea of the song. The intro solo, I'm not going to go through the middle solo because it goes on and on and on. The intro, though, has a solo in the second section of the... and it lives in this box. So I want you to think of this box as where you're going to live. And this is on the D, and this is on the E. And what you're going to do is be using the D and the E, okay? You're going to be using the A and the B, okay? So there's a point where you're... So what I want you to do from this point is slide around. Get used to these slides. Okay? Because that's what you're going to be doing a lot of. So you're going to be doing a lot of these. Lots of slides. You're also going to slide like this. So I want you to get used to these slides. It's kind of difficult to learn exactly where to stop. The only way to do it is just to keep doing it. You know, and I would practice going from say 7 to 9, 7 to 10, 7 to 12, and back. Get used to sliding and knowing where your fingers are. It's a technique guitar players use. It's a really good technique for cigar box guitar. So you're starting the solo again. So I'm going to cross my fingers. I know I told you to stay this way and, you know, not to use this finger, but I need to cross it. Then there's a little... Get used to those. G. That's a G. Anytime you solo, you want to end up back in the chord you started with. So E minor and G live together. That's the chord I'm in. 2-note slide. And I'm doing this in the lower register. You would actually do this up here, E, right here. But, you know, if you do it here, right, E, D, B, A, same. So get used to all these slides. You know, they really work well. There's a product called String Ease I used to use when I was a beginning guitar player, and it's like oil for your strings, and if you spray it on there, your hands will slide a little easier. It's called String Ease. So STRING-EASE. It comes in a container about this tall. One of these days I'll show you. I used to buy them by the case, and I'd spray my guitar down all the time. And it makes it easier to slide, so it's something to think about. Then you do that, so the little cries. So, let's see, do this again. He does these little partial bends. Partial bends. Also, what I'm doing here is vibrato. If you notice, it's my hand that moves, not my finger. I'm not wiggling my finger. I'm wiggling my hand. See my wrist and my hand? All of that starts really in your shoulder and works its way down into your elbow and then works its way to your... It took me a long time to learn vibrato. Some people learn it really easily. But it's kind of a wiggly thing rather than a... You know, we'll work on other types of vibrato, but this is it's a good one. So you're doing these kind of things. So you're going to be in this little box here with your second finger on this, it's a B, coming up just a little bit. So I'm going to do the whole solo for you and show you really kind of as slow as I can. That's the whole beginning of the song, and I think once you do that, you've shown enough competence that you can start fooling around with the middle section. There's a lot of soloing. There's also where he does a thing where he sings at the same time he's playing. You know, so you've got all that going on. He does a lot of that. It's something to, if you feel like doing it, it's really fun. Getting your voice to line up. You know, you're doing things like that. Just remember to stay in this little box and don't worry if you work in there. So this is Wish You Were Here. This is Old Uncle Mark in the mothership. I think you're going to get a grasp of this. I don't want this lesson to go on too long. I try to stay below 15 minutes, but some of these songs require a little bit of extra work. I do have a donate, a virtual tip jar down below. It's a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. I thank you so much for all your donations, your subscriptions. I mean, you're putting me over the top, and it's all you, and I thank you so much for that. Don't forget, sharing on social media is beyond awesome, and I thank you for everything you do for me. Thanks. Bye.